What's going on, man? Blog number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, blog number 4, man. So this week, man, we was iced out down here in Houston and stuff like that, man. We was iced out, but nevertheless, though, man, we back on schedule, back running operational or whatnot. So Wednesday, I believe that was Wednesday the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Just want to make sure. Yes, Wednesday the 18th. Actually Wednesday the 17th, excuse me, Wednesday the 17th, you know, everything got back to normal. We did this AB commissioning project or whatnot, so we got all our AB equipment freshly new, brand spanking new AB equipment installed. So I'm gonna take you guys on a test run to see what that is all about and what the AB world is as of right now. Now this is some very, very low quality stuff when it comes to AB equipment and everything like that. It's not the creme de la creme, but you know what I'm saying, some real good high tech stuff here. So let's go ahead and check it out. QSC also make their own PTZ cameras, and these cameras are pretty good. I'm not exactly sure if it's 4K or 1080p, so let's go on the back and see if it says. And I don't see nothing that says 4K or not, but that model number, I'm gonna have to look that model number up. Let's go around on the other side here. Let's see here. Is that, yeah, we're gonna have to look that number up right there. But QC system is pretty good. It's better than that Crestron stuff. We got the Christie amps, projectors, excuse me, the Christie projectors right here, and we have some back cameras as well. Same thing, QSC camera, PTZ, and basically with this action cam, you get a look of this particular room here, and if I was to bring the camera over here on this side, you'll get a look at this room right here in this direction. Now this is where all the brains are at right here. We're still trying to get the installers to come back and put everything in its respective places. Right now we're waiting on podiums, but this is where the QC system is plugged in via network cable, comes out here, connects to the back side of here, and then you have a USB cable that connects to your computer, and that's how you connect to the system. And we got touch panels right here for the room and everything like that, and then we have another network cable going to the camera. So everything now these days are network cable and everything like that, ran via network cable. This is our HDMI box right here, Crestron wall. Well, basically it's like a HDMI source box or whatnot. That signal, once you plug that HDMI in, that signal is ran through by a network cable to the rack over there, and does its due diligence to send the signal to the projector. All right, here we go. We're at the touch panel right now, and what you see here is basically, you know, a control of, you know, saying what we could do in this entire room that we have here. And this is a 4-room divisible space, so we can host up to, I think, about 200 something folks in this one space. All right, so everything is controlled through here by program. We have a room emulation panel. Well, actually this is the master panel for all these 4 rooms, but we can control each panel when the rooms are divided into 4. All right, and then this tab right here is where we can split rooms by way of their respective room numbers, or we can combine all the room numbers together. And we also have these sensors that we can turn on and off, and these are partition systems. So if we were to look at the top right here, you can see this partition sensor, and what that'll do is when this wall right here comes and past this sensor, which is right here, it'll basically say, hey, this room over here, L201, basically is by itself. Everything else you can use in combination mode, but once that wall gets right here, it's going to shut this room off and you can't combine it or whatnot. So that's basically what a partition sensor is. So we can activate that or disable that. And lastly, this is an issue that this touch panel always disconnects, so I'm gonna have to get the programmer to, you know, put his due diligence on here and see what's going on. But there's advanced routing, and I'm gonna talk why it activates itself. But basically, the advanced routing I can route any projector. I can turn on any projector in the room, turn it off, do some custom things with the sound and everything like that. I'll show you want to act right. These are our wireless mic systems here. We got 4 handheld wireless and 4 lavalier mic systems wireless, all Shure. This is a Shure SM58 and lav mics here, so Shure wireless situation. Right here is basically what we'll call, if we want to sit back here and do something or whatever, maybe you have a separate AV/IT team or whatever, they can hook up their computer and plug into HDMI 1, 2, or plug in a aux cable for any mobile device, and they'll be good to go after that or whatnot. We have our video switcher here. We got the QSC system processor right here. Power distribution right here, or power conditioner, and then we have an audio amp here made by QSC. So QSC is basically the brains in this entire room setup. Let's see if this bad boy is working now. Yes. So basically, you can see here we can turn off projectors, turn on projectors, and do some other things here. You know what I'm saying? As we choose our source selections and everything like that. So let's go ahead and check out the auditorium and see what they got. All right, so we made it to the auditorium here, and here's our new situation we have here and everything like that. This is the brains of the auditorium, all of that down there, stuff like that. Let's go check out the front side. All right, so basically we have old processor there that they're still utilizing to run some of the networking cables and everything like that. You can see here we got our wireless mic system. Again, same type of system, charged up, ready to go. We have a power supply unit for our PoE. So sometimes we run power over Ethernet. That's what PoE stands for, and we're just using some existing equipment to do power distribution over Ethernet. Video switcher there. And we got our QSys core system here from QSC and everything, and we got our power amplifier there. So this is the brains of the auditorium and everything. Some more brains. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so this is the auditorium right here. We probably had a video on this before, but everything is hooked up. So when I walk, motion sensor, the panel comes on. Basically, we have 2 sides of this particular room here. We have the tech desk all the way at the top of the auditorium, and this is the lecture or podium, what we call it or whatnot. We can choose how we want to control this. We can go and choose the tech desk or the lecture desk for video conferencing, or we can use audio only. We can use presentation only, and presentation only is just basically utilizing the HDMI cable, you know, where you got it hooked up here on the desk. Oh, that's not H, that's damn USB for the video conferencing. But we can just basically plug in our PC or plug into a dongle, and we can show that content through the projector on this screen. Now this screen used to be, you know what I'm saying, a 9x9 screen. So we had basically 9 screens on this wall, and it was a barcode video display, and it was a problem because each display had a scaler, and each display had a DM or media box. So you had 2 devices per, you know what I'm saying, display, and if one of them go out, it'll throw up throughout the whole thing. So now we got a big old projector screen with a laser projector, and that bad boy is huge. Again, Christy, laser projector, but it's huge, and all that content displays on that particular screen. You probably recognize these. Once more, that video shows all of that overlooking the whole auditorium, and basically we just choose where we want to go with that. Same thing is on the back side up there at the tech desk. You could just, got a little bit more seating area and everything. Alright, so what I didn't capture was the commissioning process, because I was working with myself, an on-site programmer, and then a remote programmer or whatnot to get everything, tested out and make sure we iron out all the kinks. Some of those kinks are just making sure that the functionality of these rooms work, making sure that the audio levels are working, make sure we test from a user standpoint and also test from a technician standpoint, work out all the scenarios and everything like that, test all calls. Here at my job, we utilize Microsoft Teams Enterprise. So if you have like a large company and stuff like that, they have an enterprise account. So we use Microsoft Teams for our communications and everything like that. And I have to say, man, everything works pretty good. One thing I do want to mention is this device right here. Let's go ahead and check it out. So if you have anyone that's have a hearing impairment or whatnot, this is called a Listen Tech device. And this basically takes the audio with the wireless mic system, and what it does is it brings it to another handheld device, and you can put like some earphones on and they can amplify the sound. That way, if anyone has a listening impairment or whatnot, they can hear what's going on amplified and not actually have to listen to the room speakers. So that's basically what that is. So yeah, man, so we basically tested everything, commissioning everything, and commissioning basically in the AV world is just basically making sure that you're given a test script and you have to follow that test script, all the scenarios, test everything out. If everything passes, cool, not a problem. If everything doesn't pass, we have to fix that problem, get it taken care of expeditiously, and we're good to go. So right now, the only thing I have to do is basically train some of the support staff. I had spent like 2 days knowing the ins and outs and training myself on the equipment. Now I have to go train quite a few support staff, my backup and a couple other real estate support staff on how to utilize this equipment, the ins and outs and everything like that. And also train some folks that will be using the room pretty regularly or whatnot, and make sure that they understand how the room works and everything, because what we don't want to do is when we have a meeting or event, and in the event I'm not here, no one knows what's going on. So you always have to make sure that your backup understands. It's just like anything else. You can't be in the studio and you rent studio space and then nobody don't know how to work the equipment when the engineer falls sick or can't make it, or he in the bathroom boo-booing. Stuff like that. Money, time is money and money is time, you feel me? So it's always good to have someone that knows how to work stuff or whatnot as a backup and everything. So yeah, man, so today Thursday, man, here in my adventures, we finally finished training, wrote down all my notes, so now I gotta type all of this stuff up, make a knowledge-based article and submit it into our service support system, and train people. So catch you on the rebound. Yo, what's going on, man? Let's just pause for the calls, man. I just want to say thank you for watching. Hey, make sure you go ahead and like this video. Also subscribe to this channel if you like the content coming to you and stuff like that, man. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and play an instrumental underneath this next piece of content right after this little video right here or whatnot, man. It's an instrumental from one of my projects that are going to be dropping on the 29th, man. It's called Sound Clarity, man, my new instrumental mixtape, man. So make sure you go ahead and stay tuned to that and you get all the information that you need to and stuff like that, because I will put it out there for you guys, man. And I appreciate you for listening and getting this far in the video, man. Until next time, man, this has been your boy Super Mario, man. Peace.